Yo, what's good, Mustak Christopher, man? Scotty and Jalen Johnson double-double. Scotty Barnes double-double. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. What's good, y'all? If you guys tailed yesterday, we had a great day. Yesterday. Scotty Barnes double-double. Double-digit rebounds. That's what he's getting. 14, 11, and 25 rebounds. You take out Jakob Poeltl's been out for the longest time. He's hit double-double in 50% of games without Jakob Poeltl. I don't mind it. I mean, top 4 rebounds and top 7 assists against the Hawks. Jalen Johnson double-double, though? Yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, the rebounds should be pretty good for Jalen Johnson. It might be a little close, but yeah, the double-double for Jalen Johnson looks pretty good, too. That one's minus 220, though. Yeah, I don't mind the double-double for Jalen Johnson. It gets very close, though. I guess assist is a good chance, too. So, yeah. Double-double for Jalen Johnson's not bad. Mark Williams, cash easy. Yeah, dude, he was cash, sweat-free. Did y'all tell yesterday on TikTok? What's the play today? Here. Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. Rudy Gobert, over 13.5 rebounds and assists. Blown my guy, you the GOAT. Appreciate you hopping on in, bro. And then Kawhi, 24.5 points and assists. What I saved today is, bro, I don't know what that means. But I appreciate you guys hopping on Saturday morning, man. Hope y'all had a great Friday. Hope you guys are having a good start to the year. Because you best believe we are over here. We cash, yes, sir. The only sweaty play on that play that we gave yesterday was the Goblin. So, hopefully today we get it sweat-free again. Where to get the low values at? What app? That's Prize Picks. But the low values here are just for an extra bonus. The two main plays are Amen Thompson and Rudy Gobert. Amen Thompson and Rudy Gobert. You know I'm going to support you on the live on YouTube, man. Appreciate you hopping on in. Pritchard's points. I'm really trying to grow this YouTube stuff. I really am. Let me know if you guys have any ideas. I'm going to try to do longer form content too. Do stay sick. Check your living house. What? Dude, stay sick. Check your living house. Wait, I'm curious what that means. The play, Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. Wherever you stay, check the environment. You stay sick. Oh, it's just the morning, bro. I guess, yeah. I get, like, morning, like, allergies or something. Because or when I drink, like, coffee or caffeine. Usually when it's coffee. But I have, what's it called? Celsius today. So, yeah. It sucks. I get very sniffly in the morning. But after, like 5 minutes. Or 10, or not 5 minutes, maybe like an hour, I'll be chilling. I appreciate it, though. Appreciate it, the comments. I've been tuning on the YouTube recast, and I'm loving. I appreciate it, guys. Honestly, much support. Yeah, they bumped up Amen. Let me find the best value for Amen now. Honestly, I really appreciate the support. I mean, we've been cashing, so I get it. Hopefully, y'all don't turn on me when we do have some tough days. Amen Thompson, his best line is 23.5 points and rebounds now. It's not bad. 23.5 points and rebounds is his best over. So, yeah, I like that still for Amen Thompson. If only, bro. That CJ McCollum play pissed me off. Big Cruz. What's good, bro? Appreciate you hopping on in, bro. That made my day. Big Cruz made my day, bro. Bro, that 6-man was crazy. I wasn't even checking. Like, I thought we were cooked because of CJ McCollum. Has, what, 17 PRA or PR in the first half. His line was at 22.5. I thought we were cooked. And then they started blowing them out. CJ McCollum gets pulled out when he's at 22 PR, and the line's at 22.5 PRA. And he comes back in with 3 minutes left because I think the Nets like started making a little comeback. He gets 1 rebound, and then they pull him out. It's crazy. What's the play? Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. It's bumped up now, so I wouldn't take the PRA. Take the 23.5 PR, in my opinion. I like that. Rudy Gobert, 13.5 rebounds and assists. And Kawhi Leonard, 21.5 points and assists. If someone can pin that, that would be awesome. That would be awesome if someone could pin it. I took both 6-man, and I got hooked by one. Bro, I saw your 6-man. I saw the Trey Jones one. I'm actually going right back to Trey Jones. I know he chalked yesterday. I'm going right back into him. But, did he take the 6-man we took too? Big Cruz? Go lower on Kawhi. No, this is just the Alton line. I mean, it's very low already. The two main ones are this Gobert and Amen Thompson. And you don't have to get this Kawhi in. It's very low. It's just a builder. Why and men at 28.5? Yeah, let me explain Amen Thompson real quick. And I'll get you guys on YouTube as well. Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. He's hit this line in, if you look at his last 10, he's been hot. 8 out of 10 games, 32.5 PRA. 32.5 PRA in 8 out of 10 games. Now he gets a matchup against a Dallas team who allow the top 4 points in the restricted area. He scores 65% of his points in that zone. Attacking the rim, 65% of his points in the restricted area. Again, top 4 matchup. You got Steven Adams questionable as well, which is going to bring a little bit more rebound opportunities if he doesn't play. The matchup is decent. The zone matchup is really good. The pace is great. Dallas plays at the 6th highest pace in the league as well. Let's see. Dallas plays at the 6th highest pace in the league. And if you give him teams, you look at this season, he's averaging what's he averaging this season? 18 points? He's averaging 18 points this season. Check this out. When you give him, I'm looking at the pace right now. He's averaging 18 points this season. When you give him a matchup just for against top 10 pace teams, or what was I looking at actually? I thought this was better. Never mind. I thought that was better. He's averaging 18 points this season. I did not know that. I thought the pace thing would be better, but it's a top 6 pace matchup against the Mavs. I thought that would correlate a little bit better. Can you unblur the pick? They don't allow me to unblur the pick, but I'll tell you every 5K likes. I'll tell you to play. TikTok literally does not let me unblur the pick. I wish I would, but you can either subscribe on YouTube. Literally, I post these plays there every single night beforehand, so you can get all the value. You would have got the Amen Thompson pre-bump. But if someone can type it, I will literally pin it. Read your chat. What's the play? What's the play? Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. It's not going to be there because it's bumped up. Take 23.5 points and rebounds. If someone can type it, that'd be great. Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 13.5 rebounds and assists. Do you have a Discord or VIP, or is it just YouTube? Yes, we have a VIP. And lucky for you, if you're new here, you can get a free day pass today, or you can get 75% off using code NBA. There are 25 free day passes left. It's that first link in my bio if you're interested in joining. Show us the slip. Yes, Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 13.5 rebounds and assists. Kawhi Leonard, 24.5 points and assists. There we go. Yeah, that's the play right there. I will pin it. Thank you. What do you play, King? You cashed me yesterday. I took Bilal 5 rebounds and Mark Williams 12.5. Hell yeah, that was sweat free. Bilal's PRA was awesome yesterday. He didn't even shoot well, and he absolutely torched that line, bro. I really wanted to take Julian Champagny on the Nets or on the Wizards too, and he absolutely cashed out too. I should have taken him. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but we still had a great day. VJ over PRA. Edgecom. PRA for Edgecom. 23.5. What's Kawhi? What's my YouTube? It's linked in my bio too. I'm streaming on YouTube too. I'm really trying to grow that thing. It's been like what, 2 weeks? 2-3 weeks maybe. And I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over there. That'd be awesome. Rudy and Amen. Oh, Rudy got bumped up too. What's Rudy's rebound line? Let me look at Edgecom first, and let me look at what Rudy's rebound line is now. If it got bumped up, just do the Rudy's rebound line at 12. The 14 rebounds and assists. Yeah, 14 rebounds and assists is not worth it. I did not know it was bumped up. Take 12 rebounds for Rudy. I know, it seems gross taking Rudy, but I really like this spot against Miami. They allow a bunch of rebounds to centers. There's a really specific stat on why. I don't know if I'm just making this stuff up, but there's a really specific stat on why I like Rudy Gobert, and I'll explain it in a sec. If you guys want to follow along and if you guys like that nerdy stuff. I'm looking at VJ Edgecomb, 23.5 PRA. He's won over this line this season in in 57% of games this season, but they're playing with Joel Embiid. With Embiid, he sits his line in 64% of games. It seems like Embiid really doesn't affect Edgecomb too much. Paul George may. But even with Embiid and Paul George, he sits his line in 57% of games. So I'll just say it like it's pretty flat. I mean, it's pretty favorable still. On that 23.5 PRA line, he gets a matchup against... Who are we facing today? Oh, against the Knicks. It's a decent matchup. I mean, his best zone, 41% of his points come from above the break threes. That's a top 7 matchup. Spot up, 33% of his points come in spot up top 6, and 25% of his points come in transition top 5. We get to 5K likes, I'll say it again. I just can't repeat it. We get to 5K likes. Every 5K likes, I'll say it again. I actually don't mind Edgecomb. I think that's a solid spot. Over 23.5 PRA. If you have that, I think that's pretty solid. Thank you, Kaiser. Honestly, I'll make you a mod. Can I? Oh, you have to be a follower if you want to be a mod. Amen PR. Yeah, that's the play. Amen PR. Gobert, 13.5 rebounds and assists. Just take 12 rebounds. Just take 12 rebounds. Can you check Scotty rebounds and assists? It's a pretty good matchup for Scotty Barnes, and there's still no Jakob Poeltl, so he's been feeding rebounds and assists without Jakob Poeltl. Actually, never mind. I mean, his line's at 16. 15.5 rebounds and assists is kind of crazy for Scotty Barnes. Yeah, he's had 24, 13, then 35. And yeah, Jakob Poeltl's out. But even with Jakob Poeltl out this season, he's only went over this line in 29% of games. I don't like this spot at all. I think this is very high. It's a pretty good matchup, yeah, for Scotty Barnes. But 15.5 is insane. They're only missing Jakob Poeltl, right? Yeah, only Jakob Poeltl is. Yeah, I would not take that. It's not my favorite. Khalil Ware, bad matchup last game, but now sees with Bam and Powell, but no Hero. He's 6 of 7 games versus bottom 15 center defending teams. Ooh, Crispy is coming in with some heat, man. Good morning. Let's see, Khalil Ware. What are you looking at for Khalil Ware? 22.5 points rebounds. Yeah, I got you. 22.5 points rebounds for Khalil Ware is. I don't like the center I like the zones and play types more. I mean, Khalil Ware's going to spot up, and he's going to, get to the rim a good amount. Bottom 11, get to the rim. Bottom 1, spot up. I think in your case, Crispy, you're looking at a matchup based on positioning. I'm not a huge position fan because every center is different. I mean, a guy like Khalil Ware is already different than Jalen Duren, right? Khalil Ware's going to stretch to his floor, but they're in the same position. I like looking at how he scores, where he scores, right? 58% of Khalil's points come in the restricted area. It's a bottom 11 matchup. Spot up, 25% of his points come from spotting up. That's a bottom 1 matchup as well. And if you just give him Hero this season without Hero, I guess it's a little bit better. 50% of games without Hero and with Bam. Yeah, not a huge fan of Ware. How much is the Discord? It's 75% off using code NBA. I think that's $5 for your first week, $15 for your first month. But yes, guys, you can get all the plays in there. Yeah, I can get all the plays in there. Bro, Bologna is a scam. Bologna is a scammer if you guys want to know. Those guys that say 6-man hitting for 25K, that's a scam. RJ Barrett over 23.5. Check it out. RJ? He's at 23.5. He's still on a limit, I'm pretty sure. 23.5? What's the Discord? It's that first link in my bio. You can check it out. There's a free section and there's a premium section. There are free day passes too in there if you guys want to check us out for today. There are free day passes in there. I think there's like 20 spots remaining. RJ Barrett, what is 23.5 for RJ Barrett? I see it's 15.5 points. I really do like this RJ Barrett matchup, but it seems like he's still on a minutes limit because he played on New Year's Eve. That was like, 4 days ago, actually? They haven't played in a while, unless he sat out a game. But he played on New Year's Eve against the Nuggets. He had 24 minutes. In a game, they only lost by 3. So you can tell he's still on a minutes limit. He came back from injury very recently. He's only played 2 games since coming back from injury. But this match against the Hawks is pretty good for his zones. It's decent. It's definitely above average, but it's not the best thing in the world because he's still on a minutes limit. PRA for RJ Barrett, yeah. So if you're looking at PRA for RJ Barrett and you're looking at, oh, he's hit this line in 63% of games this season, he's favorable to hit this because he's in a good matchup. But he's on a minutes limit. He's played 24 and 24 minutes in the past 2 games. He's still going to be probably around 25, 26, maybe 27. I wouldn't take it until he gets his normal minutes back again. Can we get Kawhi play? Yeah, I'll give you guys this play at 5K likes. The Kawhi is 24.5 points and assists. Points and assists for 24.5. All right. VJ, Amen, and Peyton, 15 plus points. Let me see Peyton Pritchard. 15 points. Against the Clippers. There's nothing. I guess this is a pretty good matchup against the Clippers. Yeah, 60% of games going over 15 points. Gets a good above the break 3 matchup. It's pretty solid all around. I don't mind Peyton Pritchard. But if you're alting that line down, you would probably want a better line. Or just a better, safer spot. But it's not terrible. Peyton at 15. I mean, 60% of games is not terrible. I don't like taking alted lines that much. Amen, yeah, I like that. I like those. Amen points. VJ points is pretty solid too. VJ for 2 threes made. It's a good 3-point matchup, I'm pretty sure. Knicks allow the 5th most threes to opposing teams in general. 41% of VJ's points come from above the break threes. It's a top 7 matchup. I like VJ here. Even with Embiid playing. And Paul George playing, VJ's hit at least 1.5 threes in 5 out of 7 games. Are we at 5K likes yet? Yeah, all right. We're at 5K likes. Bro, yeah, the CJ play was crazy, bro. That was crazy. We almost hit another one. But here's the play, guys. If you guys want to listen up, here is the play. Amen Thompson, the original play I got was 28.5 PRA. It's going to be at 29.5, so I wouldn't take that. The better value is 23.5 points and rebounds for Amen Thompson on the more. 23.5 points and rebounds for Amen Thompson on the more. Next play, Rudy Gobert, what we got last night. This is all on YouTube, and in the premium, we got early value. Rudy Gobert, we got it at 12 or 13.5 rebounds and assists on the more. It's at 14. I wouldn't take that. Take 12 rebounds. Take 12 rebounds on Rudy Gobert's rebounds on the more if you guys want to tail that. At the end of the day, it's up to you if you guys want to tail or not. I'm not any guru. Coming on here and talking about how these are guaranteed spots. I'm just here talking about stats that I like, positions that I like, and matchups that I like. I don't care what you do with your plays. At the end of the day, hopefully you have a good day and you take you like the stats that I provide. If not, I respect it. It's not 100%. It's not 100% at the end of the day. Anthony Edwards for 1 dunk versus the Heat. I actually don't mind that. Just like off rip because the Heat just play at such a high pace. I can easily see Ant-Man getting wild with the dunk here. Yeah, they play at the #1 pace in the league. But yes, if you guys are new here, definitely drop a follow. This is my second account, but there's no way you're ignoring. There's a bunch of comments here. It's very hard. I just sent you a Discord invite multi. I think I just saw that, D. I'll answer your question over there. Keontae George, 31.5 points and assists. Keontae George is questionable. That Utah Jazz team is just so funny, bro. Like, they're at the point, it's not even halfway through the season, and they're already resting their guys. It's the worst thing in the world, bro. Like, it sucks. With this Jazz team. Like, I understand this is a generational draft, but it's not even halfway through the season, and these guys are already resting. You see Nurkic, you see Lauri Markkanen, and Keontae George already picking up DMPs. It sucks. He's questionable today, so I'm not going to take him. But he gets a matchup against the Warriors. It's not a good matchup. Pick and roll matchup's tough. Free throws matchup is tough. Spot up matchup's tough. There's no point in taking him right now because he's questionable. You don't know if Lauri Markkanen is going to play. You want to have some sort of decent picture of the slate before taking, or a game before taking a play. So, yeah, that game just has massive injuries. You're doing Amen Thompson and VJ 2 threes. I don't mind that. That's pretty solid. Embiid, 24.5 points. The Embiid matchup's not the best thing in the world. Embiid has been cooking, though. He's coming back to his aggressive self and playing 30-plus minutes a game, which is awesome. He's played 30 minutes in what? Wow. 7 games in a row, he's played 30 minutes. The matchup against the Knicks isn't the best thing in the world, which kind of scares me, but it's not terrible. I mean, 24.5 points for Embiid, looking pretty solid too. I guess he's had pretty easy matchups. This matchup against the Knicks isn't that easy. I'd probably stay away from it. I mean, he's done really well against the Pacers, against the Bulls, against the Nets, and against the Grizzlies. I don't know if I'd take the points line there against a Knicks team that's pretty good in the paint. KPJ Sweat was nuts. Yeah, that KPJ Sweat was disgusting. But the game-winning alley-oop dunk to Giannis, that was great. That was great. That was honestly so hype. Yo, DM me in Discord when you're ready. I'm ready to lock in. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You should be able to join Premium on your own through the link right here. But yeah, I'll DM you, or I'll check the messages. Klay Thompson, 1.5 two-pointers attempted. He got very limited minutes last game. And I don't see anything changing because no one else is injured on this Mavs team. Yeah, when he played the Sixers, he only played 13 minutes. It's not like he shot bad. He shot 4 of 9 from the field. But he only played 13 minutes. 1.5 two-pointers attempted. I don't know. I don't really like stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. RJ Barrett, 17.5. Unless they actually limit three-pointers. I'm not a huge fan. RJ Barrett, 17.5 points. This is a good matchup. Yeah, RJ Barrett has a great matchup, but he's probably going to still be on a minutes limit. So that's my worry there of RJ Barrett. 17.5? You're getting 17.5? Yeah, I guess I don't mind 17.5. The spot's at 19.5. 17.5 is not terrible. But also, again, he's going to be on a minutes limit. This is his 3rd game back. The most recent game, he only got 24 minutes in a very close game. Scotty, 9.5 rebounds. What do I think? For Scotty Barnes, I think that's kind of high. 9.5 rebounds. Even without Jakob Poeltl this season, he's only won over 9.5 rebounds in 50% of games. Yeah, it's the 3rd highest pace against the Hawks, who allow the 4th most rebounds to opposing teams. But still, like, I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that spot for Scotty Barnes rebounds. He's been killing it. 20 rebound chances, 21 rebound chances, 30 rebound chances, which is insane. Hey, maybe he is pretty good. Just based on how he's been rebounding the ball recently. Like, these rebound chances cannot be ignored. 20, 21, and 30 rebound chances. Now he's getting a matchup against the Hawks team who played last night. Yeah, they played last night, so they're coming off a back-to-back. It's not terrible. It's pretty favored. So, yeah, 9.5 rebounds is not bad. We get to 10K likes. I'll say it again, but you guys can see the play on YouTube. It's literally... I posted a YouTube video about it. Yo, I tried it. Sent me to something else. I only know about Discord. Winnable is where our processing system. And once you're in Winnable and you have a subscription, then it will invite you. It'll send you an invite to the Discord via email. So that's how we do all our processing and stuff. Which leg do you think is riskiest out of these 3? The riskiest? Probably Gobert. I really like Amen Thompson. I think Gobert's in a really good spot just based on the matchup against the Heat, of course. Not of course, but there's a little reason that it's just hard to explain with the rebounds for Gobert. I can explain it though. All right, for Rudy Gobert, I'm gonna go for a quick yap test real quick for Rudy Gobert. So I won't answer any questions for a sec. Rudy Gobert's rebounds, right? He gets a match against the Heat, who already allowed the 5th most rebounds to opposing centers. 5th most rebounds to opposing centers. The Miami Heat also play at a #1 pace. They throw up a bunch of bricks, pretty much. They allow the 5th most rebounds to opposing centers. But what's interesting is that Miami Heat offense uses no pick and roll, or they'll probably use like 1 pick and roll in the whole game. They use barely any pick and roll the entire game. That's just how their offense works. They run no pick and rolls. They use a free-flowing offense. And that's interesting because Minnesota allows the most points in the pick and roll in the league. You know why? It's because they stick with 3-point shooters. So if you look at a guy like, let's see, Norman Powell. 25% of Norman Powell's points come from spotting up. That's the worst matchup against Minnesota. But He gets the best matchup against the pick and roll, or in the pick and roll, but he only uses it 8% of the time. Miami is just known for not using the pick and roll. What I'm trying to say is that they give up the most points in the pick and roll and the least points spotting up because they stick to their 3-point shooters. So Jaden McDaniels would probably guarding best ball handlers. So Norman Powell, if Hero was playing, Jaime Hawkins is in, and then they'll stick on their shooters. And then Rudy Gobert just gets... They trust Rudy Gobert in the paint, but he gets lit up. That's why they allow the most points in pick and roll. It's just a volume thing. They're just going to get pick and roll to death, and then the main ball handler just scores a bunch of points. But the Heat do not use the pick and roll. Because they don't use the pick and roll, it's just going to be a bunch of just free-flowing offense and a bunch of low-efficient shots, which is going to lead to Rudy Gobert not being involved in the pick and roll because they don't use the pick and roll. He's going to be guarding the paint, free roaming, guarding Khalil Ware, who's going to be parked in the corner for some reason, and Rudy Gobert is going to grab a bunch of rebounds. That's just my thought process with barely any stats to back it up. The only stats I'm saying is that the Heat use no pick and roll, and the Wolves are terrible at guarding the pick and roll, but they're great at guarding everything else. And Rudy Gobert is not going to be involved in pick and roll because the Heat don't use the pick and roll, right? That's my reasoning in there. I might double down on Rudy Gobert. I really like his spot now that I say that reasoning again. And of course, they allow top 5 rebounds to opposing centers. You talk a lot. I really do. I really do yap a lot. That was just my little yap sesh. So what's the best play? Rudy Gobert, 12 rebounds. Amen Thompson, 28.5 PRA. And Kawhi, 24.5 points and assists. Do you like Miles Bridges today? Can you check it out? Yeah, I got Miles Bridges for you, bro. Bridges on a back-to-back against the Bulls. I didn't even... Oh, yeah, I need this matchup was a thing. He hasn't been doing that well recently. Bridges hasn't. Let me see. When he plays expected minutes. Let's just give him 30. This season with 30 minutes, hits the line 52% of games. Gets a solid matchup against Chicago. It used to be a better matchup. Miles Bridges used to attack the paint way more, but now 34% of his points come in the restricted area. That's a top 10 matchup. It's not our number 1 matchup. 51% of his shots come within 10 feet of the basket. Top 2 matchup, but only 52% of games. And all their wings are healthy. So LaMelo's healthy, Brandon Miller, Con Kneppel. I don't know if I take this. Yeah, only 33% of games going over 18.5, even with all these guys healthy. Not a huge fan of Miles Bridges. Yeah, I like Gobert's rebounds. Jalen Brunson 30. I don't mind Jalen Brunson's 30. His pick and roll matchup is actually good against the Sixers. And the Knicks have been sliding. And Cat, the Knicks have lost their 2 past games. And Cat is still questionable. Yeah, Cat's still questionable too. Maxey first quarter points. I don't do first quarter usually that much, but I'll give you the Maxey matchup. The matchup for Maxey against the Knicks isn't the best thing in the world. I mean, 41% of Maxey's points come from above the break threes, which is a top 7 matchup. 20% in transition, which is a top 5. I mean, his play types and his zones are pretty good. It's an above average matchup for sure. And then even with Embiid, he's went over this line in 77% of games. Honestly, it's probably not terrible. Let me see the actual position matchup, which I don't love using, but kind of helps. The position thing helps with rebounds and assists. Maxey's PRA is interesting at 39.5. Playing in New York, in the Garden, yeah, they allow the least points to point guards, 3rd least rebounds to point guards, 4th most assists against the Knicks. They give a lot of assists to point guards. Has he faced them head-to-head? This season, he's had to have. Head-to-head this season, had 9 assists on 19 chances. Embiid was out, though. Honestly, the assist is probably better for Maxey, even with Embiid playing. Honestly, his assists are probably pretty good. 7.5 assists from Maxey is probably at 7. It's at 7 on Prize Picks, probably. 69% of games going over 7 or more. And now you're getting a matchup against the Knicks, who allow 4th most assists to opposing point guards. I don't mind the Maxey assist spot here at 9, especially when Embiid playing 30+ minutes. It's just such free assists for Maxey when you can just play pick and pop with Embiid. Ticklegasm, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Do I have a Twitter account? I do have a Twitter account. It is Balonesvida. I do like Stephon Castle for 5 assists. His line's at 5. Vassell is still out. Wemby's questionable. I barely even saw this game. Wemby's questionable. Vassell is out. Yeah, I think this spot's pretty decent for Castle's assists at 5. Yeah. It's not a great matchup against Portland, but yeah, 5 assists for Castle looks great. Honestly, Castle's points is interesting. What does Fox's points look like? I know these guys just came off a back-to-back. If a Wemby's out, these guys are interesting. Either Fox or Castle points, probably Fox's points. It's more interesting. I love this matchup against Portland that we're getting today. I like Fox's points. The play types are really good. The zones are pretty solid too, especially in the mid-range. Yeah, Fox's matchup is pretty interesting. Even Castle, actually. Castle's matchup is good too. These guards are gonna knife Portland today. Bro, Bologna, oh my god, bro. I would say that doesn't work, but it low-key works, so. This guy's scamming, bro. Holy sh... Bologna, Zach Ricochet, I will never take Ricochet. Like, even in spots where he should be playing a lot of minutes, he doesn't play a lot of minutes, bro. This is a #1 pick from just 1 year ago, and he's playing freaking 23 minutes with Jalen Johnson, Trae Young, and Kristaps Porzingis out. And especially for assists, I'm not taking that. Respectfully. Bro, picks. All right. Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebounds. 23.5 points and rebounds on the more for Amen Thompson. Rudy Gobert over, what is this, 12 rebounds? 12 rebounds for Rudy Gobert, and then Kawhi Leonard, 24.5 points and assists. So Rudy Gobert, so Gobert rebounds and points for 22. No, just the rebounds for Gobert. Just the rebounds for Gobert at 12. Sengun against the Mavs. It's not bad. I mean, I'd rather take Amen Thompson. I like Amen Thompson more. Alperen Sengun is going to be directly matched up with AD. And respectfully, I take AD over Sengun right now still defensively. So, yeah, I like Amen Thompson more. The matchup for Sengun's not bad, though. Jabari Smith, points and rebounds. I don't like that. The Mavs give up. They don't give that much spot-up shooting. So the role player spot-up shooting, they just guard it pretty well. And that's what Jabari Smith does a good amount of the time. So I'm not a huge fan of Jabari Smith. Same thing with Eason. Not a huge fan of Eason. I like Amen Thompson here. What's the Rudy play? 12 rebounds for Gobert. Durant's points against the Mavs. 24.5. It's not terrible. I mean, this season went over this line at 55% in games. It's not the best thing in the world. Honestly, like, yeah, nothing crazy. If this game stays close, yeah, I think he's going to hit it. But he's 8-point favorites in Dallas. Yeah, I'd much rather go Amen Thompson still than Kevin Durant or Sengun. I'd probably would go Sengun over KD. What's the plays, bro? Look at the comments. I've repeated it a good amount. But you guys can literally find the play either on TikTok or on Twitter or in the Discord for free. All of them are in there. Yeah, that's crazy. The Jaylen Brown thing was crazy. Durant going to cover because it's going to be a close game. It's an 8-point spread. Of course, if it stays at 8, then yeah. But I don't like just playing based on me thinking that a game's going to be close. Like, I realized that, like, the spread, anything could happen in a game anytime. Like, at least I just want a good matchup. I'm not just going to bank on it being close. If you think the game's going to be close, you might as well just live play it. Say that Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebound. Unblur it, then it does not let me unblur it. If I unblur it, I will be booted off this live stream. Trust me, I've been doing this for a minute. The second you unblur this, you're going to get booted off. I'm surprised I haven't got booted off already. Yeah. So I don't want to get booted off. But I can't just repeat it every single time. That's why I have to have some sort of like goal. 5K. Every 5K likes, I'll say it again. Alright, I'm probably going to hop off here shortly. Going to get started with my day. I'll probably be live streaming. Guys, if y'all want to drop me a follow, I'll probably live streaming it later. This is just an early morning live stream before I do some stuff, run some errands. But I'll be live again in, I don't know, before the games. And we'll get a clearer picture on the injury news. Let's go over to injury news, actually. There's no such thing as a lock in this space. You just have to really understand that. And guys, if you're only getting one piece of the pie, and say we miss this play, you're going to be pissed. But in the premium, I'm going to drop probably 5-6 slips. And this is with the same weight, meaning that you're hopefully putting the same amount on every slip. So you're only getting one piece of the pie. You're not getting the whole value of all the plays that I give every single day. That's what I'm trying to say. We had a great month last month. We're already having a good start this month. Hopefully we can continue doing that. There are 25 free day passes remaining if you guys want to take advantage. And then use code NBA, you get 75% off. There are 21 free day passes remaining. So you can get all my plays today for free. You can cancel if you don't like it. If you stay, use code NBA, you get 75% off. Alright, I'm going through the injury news real quick. And then I'll repeat it again and I'll get out of here. Bam is probable. Jaime Hawkins is probable. Those guys are going to play. Embiid is probable. A lot of teams haven't submitted yet. A big one, I guess, is Steven Adams being questionable. A little bit helpful for Amen Thompson, I guess. Lauri Markkanen, all those Jazz players are questionable. They sat last game, so I think they'll play today. Lauri Markkanen questionable. Keontae George questionable. Yusuf Nurkic questionable against the Clippers. Zubac is back. He's available. I think he's going to be on a minutes limit. First game back. That's pretty much it. Jakob Poeltl's out. But we'll probably get more news in a sec here. And here's the play. I gave up betting tired of this. Honestly, if you're not having a good time, I would say you should give it up. You don't want to get trapped in here. It's really easy to get trapped. All right. Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 12 rebounds. And Kawhi Leonard, 24.5 points and assists. Again, Amen Thompson, 23.5 points and rebounds. Rudy Gobert, over 12 rebounds. And Kawhi Leonard, 24.5 points and assists. All right. About to peace out here. Appreciate you guys hopping on in. Thank you for hopping on in on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, guys. I'm really trying to grow over there. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, by the end of this month. That'd be awesome. Just trying to get a lot of my audience over there for longer form content. I'm excited there. Going to be doing some more things just like